a nigga whose real name was William. His primary concern was making $1 million, being the illest hustler that the world ever seen. He used to fuck movie stars and sniff coke in his dreams. A corrupted young mind at the age of 13. Nigga never had a father and his mom was a fiend. She put the pipe down, but for every year she was sober. The son's heart simultaneously grew colder. He started hanging out, selling bags in the projects, checking the young chicks, looking for hit and run prospects. He was fascinated by material objects, but he understood money never bore respect. He built a reputation because he could hustle and steal, but got locked once and didn't hesitate to squeal. Criminals he chill with didn't think he was real. See, me and niggas like this have never been evil. I don't project my insecurities on other people. He feeded for props like addicts with pipes and needles, so he felt he had to prove to everyone he was evil. Feeble-minded young man with infinite potential, the product of a ghetto-bred capitalistic mental. Coincidentally dropped out of school to sell weed, dancing with the devil, smoked until his eyes would bleed. But he was sick of selling trees and gave in to his greed. I'll tell you about my little homie right now. So Billy started robbing niggas, anything he could do to get his respect back in the eyes of his crew. Starting fights over little shit up on the block. Stepped up to selling mothers and brothers to crack rock. Working overtime, making money for the crack spot. Hit the jackpot. Wanted to move up to cocaine, fulfilling the Scarface fantasy stuck in his brain. Tired of them hood niggas treating them the same. He wanted to be major like the cutthroats and the thugs, but when he tried to step to him, niggas showed him no love. He told him any motherfucking coward can sell drugs. Any bitch nigga with a gun can bust slugs. Any nigga with a red shirt can throw like a blood. Even Puffy smoked the motherfucker up in the club. But only a real dog can stab someone till they die, standing in front of them, staring straight into their eyes. Billy realized that these men were well guarded, and they wanted to test him before business started. Suggested raping a chick to prove he was cold-hearted. Now we had a choice between going back to his life or making money with made men up in the sun. His dreams about cars and ice made him agree a hardcore nigga is all he ever wanted to be. So he met them Friday night at 2:45. Roll around the project slow while it was raining, smoking blunts, drinking and joking for entertainment, till they saw a woman on the street walking alone, 3 in the morning, coming back from work on her way home. So they quietly got out the car and followed her, walking through the projects, the darkness swallowed her. He wrapped the shirt around her head and knocked her onto the floor. This is it, kid, now you got your chance to be raw. So Billy yoked her up and grabbed the chick by the hair and dragged her into a lobby that had nobody there. Struggled hard, but they forced her to go up the stairs, got to the roof, and then they held her down on the ground, yelling, "Shut the fuck up! Stop moving around!" The shirt covered her face, but she screamed and clawed. Billy stomped on the bitch till he broke in her jaw. Them dirty bastards knew exactly what they were doing. They kicked her till they cracked her ribs and she stopped moving. Blood leaking through the cloth, she cried silently, and then they all proceeded to rape her violently. Billy was made to go first, but each of them took a turn, ripping her up and choking her until her throat burned. Her broken jaw muffled the guard, but they weren't concerned. When they were done and she was lying, bloody broken and bruised, one of the niggas pulled out a brand new 22. He told them that she was a witness of what she'd gone through, and if he killed her, he was guaranteed a spot in the crew. He thought about it for a minute, she was practically dead, so he leaned over and put the gun right to her head. And now I'm gonna finish my story for you. Right before he pulled the trigger and ended her life, he thought about the cocaine with the platinum and ice, and he felt strong standing alone with his new brothers. Hopped the gat to her head and pulled back the shirt cover, but what he saw made him start to cringe and stutter, cause he was staring into the eyes of his own mother. She looked back at him and cried cause he had forsaken her. She cried more painfully, and when they were raping her, his whole world stopped. He couldn't even contemplate his corruption had successfully changed his fate, and he remembered how his moms used to come home late, working hard for nothing, cause now what was he worth? He turned away from the woman that had once given him birth, cried out to the sky cause he was lonely and scared, but only the devil responded cause God wasn't there. And right then he knew what it was to be empty and cold, so he jumped off the roof, died with no soul. They say death takes you to a better place, but I doubt it. After that they killed his mother and never spoke about it. And listen, cause the story that I'm telling is true, cause I was there with Billy Jacobs and I raped his mom too. Now the devil follows me everywhere that I go. In fact, I'm sure he's standing among one of you at my shows, and every street cypher listening to Lil Thug's flow could be standing right next to you and you wouldn't know. The devil grows inside the hearts of the selfish and wicked. White, brown, yellow and black color is not restricted. You have a self-destructive destiny when you're in time I perform that last song, people always come up to me after the show and they say, Immortal Technique, that's such a fucked up story. Is that shit true? Did that shit really happen? And I tell them it happens every day, in every city, in every country, all over the fucking world. And I make it more personal because I know there are more dudes in here than there are women. I make it personal for all the people that are underground hip hop shows. Are you listening?
Yes! Yes!
Every guy in here, your mother, your sister, your grandmother, the girl you came here with tonight, or the woman you gonna marry someday, she might have lost her virginity by being raped or been a victim of that sometime during her life, and she might never tell you. You poor bastards might never know. And it's because women are always prouder than men, and every single time that we've had to have a revolution or had a struggle, it's always been the women, the shorties, the little girls that have stood arm in arm with us in every single fucking revolution. Changes you want to see in the rest of the world, in yourself first. So before you look in the mirror and you see a fucking gangster, before you look in the mirror you think you see a fucking man, if you in your neighborhood and you see somebody touching little kids or grabbing a woman and trying to drag her somewhere, well then that's the time, not the time when you drunk in the club, that's the time when you need to stand up like a fucking man. Tough talk, my nigga. Nothing. Yo, I humbly appreciate everything that you have showed me today. Your heart, your soul. I'm out of here. Put your fist up in the air. And repeat after me. Viva la revolution! Viva la revolution! 1, 2, 3. Que viva la revolution! When the middle passage comes, I'm coming back to this motherfucker in Texas. I love y'all.